So stable dev, whatever it is. I think it's stable dev has suggested to download Antigravity, and I'm the options we have here. Everything included individual plus more generous rate limit. Have you tried it? What is the price of it? I mean, I'm talking about how much do they allow to actually use these models. I think Gemini is also a good model for programming. I think it's also works fine. Coming to the pricings of Google AI Pro, it says $20 a month. Well, I never hit any rate limits since I don't really rely on agents much. There is an extension called AGQ which shows your quota. Is it something like VS Code itself, this anti-gravity, or did they build something from scratch? Let me see what this tool runs on. I can clearly see. Yeah, next, start from fresh, import from VS Code. Okay, that's fine. Why is there no TypeScript option in languages support? Next. Okay, sign in with Google, it's fine. Sign in with my own account. Setting up your account. This is my first time trying anti-gravity. Let's hope. It's built on VS Code. Okay, could have been an extension. The RAM did go up, but not much. Not even close enough to my VS Code. But obviously, I'm running two VS Code sessions and some terminals as well. So we cannot really compare directly to Visual Chrome in VS Code. Okay, select a model. What was the extension you was talking about, which will allow us to see how much did we use? It says AGQ, anti-gravity quota. Okay, install it, dude. Yeah, do it whatever you want. Why is it too small? Yep. Okay, definitely looks VS Codish. Let's see. Let's try to develop our own app. TypeScript, pretty. It can install GitLens as well. Cool. Okay, I definitely want to try this now. Kind of make it my own instead of VS Code. I won't like to try this, but the moment I install all extension, the performance would be the same. I'm not really worried about the performance. Is it really worth it? So we have the one which has like AGQ, anti-gravity. Okay, search for anti-gravity quota. Okay, anti-gravity. Okay, I don't see the extension. They clearly say search for anti-gravity quota. There's a thing at bottom right. Oh, now I see it. Thank you so much. Now I see it. Okay, it says 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Resets in 168 hours on 28. So it's weekly limits then. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for letting that know. Stable dev. Why do I read your username as stab instead of stable? Okay. So let's say if I use something, let's try to deal with this now. I'm going to do a real world example, which I'm about to do in the VS Code. I'll try to do it the same here. Kind of forgot. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much, bro. I have reached 15 likes. Feels good. Anyways, so the plan is now we are sending this HTML to the backend and it should process that and send it back. But I do not have the anti-gravity open for the backend. So let me try doing that as well. I'll open my Python UV project in the backend too. But we already have the backend working, so let's just connect it. Yeah, let's just connect it. Transaction detail. Okay, looks like I already have the function return, so I'm going to use that. So await process HTML, and it should be clean. And let's say const result and console.log result. Without doing much complication, let's actually see if it's working fine, and then I'm going to test it with anti-gravity. I'm trying to pick something complex, but I don't know which thing should I do now. Let's just try to use a simpler one and let's talk about it. Can it also select the moment I select these? Does it auto select like how Copilot does, or should I manually do this? Okay, this returns an output which is something like this. Copy object. Now using the amount and date and merchant, we need to find any existing transaction from the Zustand store. Maybe it's better to bring this agent to the left so that you guys can see. Okay, they did not have the functionality. Yeah, looks like, wait a minute, customization. I cannot move this tab. Oh, whoa, that's unfortunate. But oh, looks like I can't really move this tab to another area. Sure, I can do that in VS Code if it's just VS Code. Why is it customizations, workflow? No, close it. Anti-gravity, check for update, chat with an agent. Okay. I wish I can move this to another screen, but okay, for now, I'll open it in a smaller window so that you guys can see. I noticed that the chat overlay is filling up some space. That's fine. Okay. From the zoo stand, let's connect a file. How can I connect a file? Planning? No. Fast. Gemini 3.05, that's fine. And hey, what is this high-low thinking? These are the same two models. Any idea how can I attach code? It's not like an agent thing. Customize rules. There is no such thing. CP servers. Okay, maybe I have to copy paste the code. Yeah, it looks definitely like that's unfortunate. In Copilot, we can directly attach the moment we select something. It knows that. And again, it's Google, so they will drop this update as quick as possible. But I think it still needs some time to deal with it. But I like the UI, or maybe I have to rephrase. It definitely looks like VS Code, and I like how VS Code looks. There is nothing good about anti-gravity here. They don't even have a repositioning this thing. It still needs some time. I think they have rushed to release this based on the market forces. Like everyone is coming up their own AI IDEs, so they were pressurized. At the rate include files. Let's see. At the rate. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. So my bad. Looks like they have it. Okay. Let's see now. Let's see. At the rate files. Yeah, but you see what's happening here. So I think if I'm able to move this, or and maybe I'll just expand it so that you guys can see. Okay, so at the rate file, how can I search for it now? Transaction store. Okay, fine, transaction store. Let's see what it does. But hey, what is this one? Artifacts, and then terminal, and then change overviews. Okay, it does also do that. So it's still thinking. Let's see how much token does it take so that we can estimate if it's even worth it to use. I mean, it's free, so anything's free is worth the use. So what other IDs we have? So we have anti-gravity. By this we no longer need to pay for like a premium service for some usage. So if we install this, then you can use some pro AI models for free to an extent. And then does Claude also have some free services? But I think it's way too conservative regarding the tokens. They expire, or the rate limit is too aggressive. ChatGPT Codex works fine. What is this one? Oh, proposed plan. It doesn't change my code. It's good at planning. So this is what I understood. Fast is direct. So it's planning. Okay. Oh, do I have to rewrite my own prompt again? No worries. Oh, I only wish I can just move it, bro. I saw the icon to move it, but why is it not moving it? Oh, now I see it. Hopefully it moves. No. So somewhere here I pressed it and I see the icon. You guys can see the icon, right? If I move it here, it shows as if it's moving, but nothing's happening. Maybe I can close all these tabs and try it now. No, probably it's in work in progress. Maybe. Okay. So for a given file, it won't really do that. Okay. For a given file, what is it called? Transaction store. Within the store, we have paste. Okay. How can we select a piece of code? Looks like that option is not available yet. So result code context items. What are all these? These are just context. So looks like I have to create my own markdown files and then feed it to the AI so that it can understand without going over the bunch of code. Okay, let's see. And when this sync API call returns, oh, this is not the one. This is the one. Returns this. Oh, I to send a block of code, select some code and click on the chat option that appears under the selection part. Am I the only one who's not seeing it, or you're also seeing it? I see this plus icon. No. So you said I want to. Let's read your comment again. To send a block of code, select some code and click on the chat option that appears under the selected part. I'm selecting this, and I don't see any option, bro, underneath. Or is it somewhere hidden down here? No, nothing. So based on the date and amount and merchant, which there is no need that it will have 100% matching. We need to find the best possible transactions which are already in this store and show it to the user. Yeah, it is showing for me. Try control pipe shortcut. Okay, control pipe. That's opening in a new window or tab, bro. It's doing its thing. It does it know L1 800? What does it mean? It took the entire file. Okay, I don't know how it could understand it. Okay, let's wait and see how it works. Hey, this guy is new. Tyler is definitely new to the channel. Hey, Tyler, welcome to the stream, bro. I didn't really realize you're new to the stream. Welcome to the stream. This is Blazing Bane. You see the board Relengi Mama, that's the custom board which I worked on. It knows what's happening in the stream. There are a bunch of commands you can try. If you like my channel, something happens. Not like channel, but if you like my stream, there is something's going to happen. I don't think you have ever seen that in any stream. Relengi Mama also maintains a website which keeps a track of your movements. So I guess this is you, Tyler, and you have 3 points. You have sent three comments, and this is your first comment, and this is your last comment. Cool stuff. Okay, coming back to the code, you said in order to select something, I select this and press Control L. Oh yeah, Control L. Yes. Thanks, Tyler. Now I understand it. So in order to select some code, we have to press Control L. Interesting. But I'm still curious. It's still running. Let's see how much of a quota did I use. Does it take time to update all this? 100%, 68 hours. I think it didn't really update it yet. There are potential matches doing something. I hope it uses TypeScript variant. I hope it doesn't do any's in my code. Looks interesting. It's also writing the UI code, and it's also doing the matches, check for matches, and then yeah, but my only doubt is it should be using it here. Sanitize items, results. Oh, it's getting all the information like items, result, and then it's putting it inside the merchant. The merchant, date, and total. Nice, man. Nice to already subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm proud of my work. There are other things, other nasty and geeky things you can try, but you might need some points. I can assign you some points if you're interested. There is GIF command. I think that's 1 or 2 points. You already have those. There is speak command. It's 1 point cost, but it's basically free. So looks like it now. Yeah, looks like the process has been done. Let's accept all and see how does it work out of the box. There are some errors, but these were existing errors. These are not created by Antigravity or something like that. But I'm curious about the quota. What model I was using? Gemini 3 High. Did you guys notice some decrease in the minutes? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe it takes some time to update it, but we'll see. Let's see the output. So HTML, upload HTML, pick a file. I picked this one and process HTML. I don't see any error, but I also don't see any matching transactions. Is it there or is it not there? I don't see any. Give it some time to update. Sure, let me wait for it. Potential matching. Looks like this thing has not OCR receipt items. So basically nothing was found. Potential matches. Either this thing didn't run or what happened. This is the result and this is the transaction sanitized items and then matches console.log matches. Let's see, find potential items. Oh, where is this coming from? Why was it using oh, find potential items? Okay. And inside these it wrote a function and it takes the receipt, merchant, date, and total. It's trying to get the merchant's trim, includes. It's assigning some score. That's exactly how I wanted because we don't have the same thing anyways. Reason push, so it has the same date or next date within 3 days. Okay, it's basically looks the same, but I don't know why it didn't work. So let's try to debug and see. If it's a small fix and AI missed it, that's fine, but we'll see. If it's missing some complicated stuff, we'll see. This is the transaction 2025 and I press process. So it looks like it did find 3 transactions. Looks like it did find 3 transactions, but for some reason I cannot see them in the UI. So, but again, this is much more helpful, bro. This is good. Potential matches. Let me see if it's a minor bug or something. Maybe it placed it in the extracted data. Is this blue text the same thing? No, purchase history, preview. I moved the potential matches somewhere down so that I can absolutely see. Like that's the position where I also added a big text to see if that works, even though it's trying to remove it for some reason. Now I see it. So it looks like it's definitely a small issue. I'm not really going to worry about it much, but yeah, I did find the transaction which matches with that one. The moment I press this one and basically the things needs to be going on. That's the next thing we can do, but looks like it's promising. I mean, it's free, it works fine. The quota didn't really update it, but there is still a ton of UI things they have to work on. Like customization and stuff like those, but it's Google. The UI is did. Again, even my existing UI was also done, suggested the colors and everything are done, suggested by AI models, Copilot. But I was using Gemini Mini 5, Gemini 5 Mini, whatever it is. It did a good job, honestly. And I'm sure it can also do this, but Antigravity or Gemini 3 was able to do it within just one prompt. That's absolutely beautiful, which I like. But with Copilot, it would take me almost 5 to 10 prompts to just go and break down the problem on my own. But the moment for Antigravity, all I have to do is just give the files and what I need, and it went to the store, it updated, and even it wrote the function inside the Zooston store. It did not write the function inside the component. Copilot would write it as it is. Instead, I have to tell it to write it inside the store. But here it understood how to write the code. So obviously that's more of a model. But again, man, they have to update the UI. If it's just VS Code, then it's too easy to do some basic stuff. But I trust Google, not as a user, but I trust their capacity. They will bring in updates and make sure it works fine. But how long does it take to update these things? So I wanted to get an estimate, like, is it even usable for like devs who know how to code, not like a vibe coding thing, but who knows how to code. It's just they are using this AI as a like an assistant, like a self-hired intern. So far, I'm happy with how good it did. With just a single prompt, it analyzed everything and it did perfectly how I wanted. There are small things which it missed, but fixing those would definitely, I can see the matching transactions, even though the component UI is fine, but for some reason it couldn't show me here. There might be an underlying CSS issue within my code, but that is fixed. Anyways, thanks for suggesting this. Table dev, I wouldn't really try it on my own if you now suggested it. Credits to you. Respect. Respect, bro.